All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another Dokkan battle video. We're gonna be playing stage 3 of Supreme Magnificent Battle versus I think this is like versus Saiyan Trio. Let me see if I can just pull up the fight real quick. Hold on, this might take a while. Let's pause real quick. All right, I got details pulled up for the fight. I did record this fight already, but I like don't know what I did with the footage, so I'm kind of just like re-recording. But basically in my first run, what I was saying when I recorded this video the first time, this fight just doesn't seem very challenging at all. Like and it's really just the HP. Like 75 million HP is just not enough. 1 million damage super, that's just not enough. It doesn't matter if he's raising his attack by 30%. I genuinely don't care. This is just not enough to make this fight hard. You go down again, this 1.4, they can super attack 3 times per turn, but 75 million HP, that's like one turn. That's like 1 or 2 turns. I promise you, he's gonna go down so fast. And then here he has 95 million, he's doing like 1.6, so it's like, yeah, that's cool, but again, 95 is just not enough. Like, you really want to see, like, if these fights are gonna last long, you want to see like high damage reduction and like at least 150 million. And that's like yeah, because even 150 million feels kind of low. Like, I feel like fights that kind of drag on, it's like Cell Max has 300 million and pretty high damage reduction. That fight can take you like 6-7 turns. This fight, I mean, yeah, it'll take you probably like 4 or 5 turns, but that's just because it's 3 phases. It's not because it's not because these guys are hard that's taking you long. It's just because it's 3 phases. Like, these guys are like really weak. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the fight. All right, so here we are in the fight. We are running Broly's team. I didn't think we would struggle, that we needed to run any other team. Broly's team is still pretty good. There's a couple characters on here that we aren't running specifically. This is just an old team I put together when the anniversary started. I think it'll be good to run in here. I don't really think it matters. Talking about this fight, there's really not nothing to really talk about. Broly did just take like 300k there, which is kind of insane. But again, that was before he attacked, and then Broly's just not that great defensively in base. But yeah, there's really nothing special to talk about this fight. I would even say this celebration, like, it feels kind of dry. Like, don't get me wrong, Pity is really good, but like, man, I feel like we have like half the content, especially coming off like the Omega crazy 9th anniversary celebration that just had so much content. I think I actually made a video, or I made a tweet saying like in part 1 that the anniversary felt like kind of dry, and then part 2 and 3 came out. I was like, damn, I had to take that back, man. I just had to eat my words. That celebration was something else. But this celebration just doesn't feel the same. I don't know, it just doesn't have that spark. And I feel like they're kind of like dropping the ball. Like, this is, don't get me wrong, we share this celebration every year at the same time, but this is like the same. This is synchronization. Like, there's so much more they could have done. We could have gotten so many more ECAs. Now, I'm thinking part 2 can be pretty jam-packed with content. I still have my hopes up. Again, part 1 of the anniversary felt kind of dry, but I think that was just like because the banners released a little late. You know what I mean? Like, on JP, they got the banners, I think, the same day of the live stream. On Global, again, we had to wait 2 days. The celebration started, and then we had to wait like 2 days to get the banner, which kind of, I feel like technically it was like the same timeline, but it kind of dragged things out a little bit. But yeah, worldwide feels kind of slow. And I don't know if that's just because we haven't gotten any like really hard fights. We did get those 2 new stage of memorial battles. I haven't recorded them yet. I haven't even played them. I was gonna, my goal today was just to record those 2 stages, but I went to edit this specific video because I was looking at my channel and I didn't have it uploaded, and I was like, man, I need to get this video uploaded, so I'm re-recording this video to finish all 3 of these stages, because I only had 2 of them uploaded. Oh, we actually get Broly's orbs. Oh, you know what it was? It's because AJL Broly took a shit ton of damage, so he's actually orb changing, which is why we have his orbs. Normally we wouldn't float Beast Gohan, but honestly, who cares? I care. Come on, man. I do care. But back to what I was saying about the celebration, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of stuff in here, and I'm actually just gonna go ahead and pull up. I'm not gonna show you guys, but I kind of want to talk about some of the stuff in the celebration, so I'm gonna pull up to see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. And there's just like, there's almost like nothing in here. Like, we got the banner. What else did we get? We got the Dokkan events. And that was it. Technically, I think, no, I guess we got Supreme Magnificent Battle and Supreme Memorial Battle. But that's it. We only got one EZA. No LR EZA, no sub EZAs. We just got one EZA. Like, there's one EZA and 2 new events, and that's it. That's it for the entire celebration. Like, that's boring. Actually, we got 3 new events. I forgot about this Tremble with Fear, the Devil Awakens. Again, I haven't even recorded this yet. Okay, I do need to make a video on that, but it feels boring. I actually haven't been playing as much Dokkan as I was during the anniversary. I found myself playing just a tad bit less. It just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like anything super hype is going on. Like, don't get me wrong, these characters are really good. But again, I didn't have a lot of stones to summon for them. I wasn't willing to spend too much money. Like, I wasn't spending like hundreds of dollars to get dupes in these characters. I didn't summon for very long. I got 1 copy in both. I plan on doing the same for part 2. Hopefully I can get one. My goal is to get like one really fast and then get the other one with pity coins. That's gonna be my goal for part 2, but something tells me I was a little too lucky in part 1. But yeah, I mean, it just feels like there's nothing here compared to everything else. Like, I think we should have gotten like at least 1 LR EZA in part 1. That's ridiculous that we didn't get an LR EZA. And I think it's kind of ridiculous we actually didn't get any sub EZAs either. Like, just EZAing in Broly, and then I personally think in Broly's pretty mid. I don't think he's crazy. I'm gonna be honest. I do not think in Broly's crazy. I haven't used him yet, so I could be wrong. But just looking at his stats, like just looking like at his passive, I don't think he's that crazy. I said the same thing about the Sand Trio. I thought they were really good, but I didn't think they were crazy. And now everyone's saying they're number 1. They could be number 1. I don't know. I mean, I used them. Don't get me wrong. I used them and they seem pretty good. Putting them over Beast though seems still kind of crazy. I still think Beast is like number 1. I don't know. I could be wrong though. Don't at me on that. But yeah, and Broly seems awful to me. And I mean, that could just be me, but I don't think he was good enough to like bring all that hype. Like, he was a very sought after EZA, but I don't think his EZA was crazy. Like, they should have gave him more. But to be fair, I personally don't feel like TUR EZAs have been like super crazy this year. Like, if you just look at all the TUR EZAs we got Broly. Not gonna count sub EZAs. I just want to see TUR EZAs. We got Broly, we got the Tech Fat Boo. Nah, I'm not gonna count Super EZAs too. All the Super EZAs that came out earlier this year, they're falling off pretty hard. Like, I honestly feel their fall off. Even Tech Ultimate Gohan, bruh. I don't feel like Tech Ultimate Gohan was as good as he could have been. And I mean, to be fair, I understand why he wasn't that good, but I expect the EZAs to be like better than him a lot sooner than they are. Tech Ultimate Gohan might still be the best EZA. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like EZA TURs just haven't been that good. Okay, we're back. But yeah, like I was saying, those sub EZAs, we haven't actually gotten too many of them. Like, we got what? Int, Go Tanks, Tech Ultimate Gohan, not counting Super EZAs. Nah, actually we can count Super EZAs like Fat Boo, Physical Goku Black. I'm missing one. Tech Go Tanks. There's one more I'm missing. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Did I say Fat Boo and Ultimate Gohan already? Bardock, AGL Bardock. Like, does anyone even remember that guy? Does anyone remember AGL Bardock? Fuck, no, nobody remembers that guy. But I mean, just EZA TURs just haven't really been very good this year. Like, I would even argue that EZA TURs last year was way more memorable than they were this year. You know what I mean? Like, but on the contrary, EZA LRs have been like the most impressive we've ever seen this year. Like, fucking STR Turles, that dude is crazy. I don't care what anyone says. Golden Friesen 17 is crazy. Team Universe 7, I like them, they're okay. Fucking Evolution Blue Vegeta and AGL UI, they're fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, it's a toss-up. I feel like it's a toss-up. Now, we could get some, we should see, like, there's a 99.9% chance we see Tech Broly EZA in part 2. I expect him to be absolutely nuts. I don't think they're gonna hold any feedback with him. There's no reason for them to. But like, and Broly just wasn't good enough for me. He just wasn't good enough. And that's just it. He's just not good enough. he's not good enough to make me excited for him. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure when I use him, he'll probably perform like okay, but he doesn't feel like a step above and Gotenks or Tech Ultimate Gohan or even Fatbu. Like I don't even know if I would call him the, like, just looking at his passive skill, reading his passive skill, I don't know if I would call him the best EZATR. Like honestly, like he looks like he kind of feels like Tech Ultimate Gohan, but like I feel like Tech Ultimate Gohan, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, please, somebody just tell me I'm just the dumbest person alive, but Tech Ultimate Gohan kind of might perform a little better. Like they kind of do the same thing, but Tech Ultimate Gohan might perform better. And that's, I feel like that's just because Tech Ultimate Gohan has that 30% damage reduction for his first turn. Like imagine they gave Broly guard for his first turn. Like where's, hold on, let me where is he at? What is his stats? Like just imagine Broly guarded for his first turn. He'd be so much better. Like a 20% damage reduction, that's nothing. That's nothing, bro. Like hello? Like yeah, he gets extra 15 if there's a Goku, but you're not always gonna be fighting a Goku, you know? So it's like, oh my god, like our orbs are just so good today. Are we getting, yeah, we're getting 7 here. Look at that, this is beautiful. Broly Chi Limo #1, come on, let's do it. Let's go ahead and transform. We might as well use Gogeta's active. We don't really need to, but we can just kill this turn, why not? Actually, yeah, who cares? They might finish, who cares? I don't. This is we've actually been in this fight a little longer than I thought I would be, but that's probably just because I honestly, I'm just on autopilot. I'm not really paying attention. Like again, this fight isn't difficult. I'm just bullshitting, as some would say. The next video coming out is probably going to be the last 2 stages of Supreme Memorial Battle, and I'll probably move into showcases because there's almost nothing else for me to do. I haven't done a showcase on neither of the new units. Like Broly, I haven't done. I've used them, but I haven't done a video just specifically on him and his team. I think Broly's really good. Broly looks really impressive to me. I use him, he's really impressive. I have had him die, but it's completely my misplay, but still he has died for me. And then the Super Saiyan trio seem pretty good too. Both of these characters are 55%. I don't have Link level 10 yet. I'm gonna work on that probably tomorrow. But I can see where like the LR Super Saiyan trio, they just make every character around them look miles better. Like it's ridiculous. Like you thought Beast Gohan makes every character around him look better. These guys factually just makes every character perform better, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, there we are. There's the stage. Again, we didn't put up much fight as we just rambled through the entire video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.